Hello there, my loyal citizens. My name is Queen Fangirl, and today I'm going to be telling you 25 facts about me. You know, because why wouldn't you want to know things about me? I'm a totally interesting person. It was actually kind of difficult thinking of 25 fun bits of trivia, which is kind of upsetting. Oh well. Fact number 1, I am a Ravenclaw. Just starting right with the fandom stuff. Yes, I am a Ravenclaw, but I will fiercely defend any house. Like, if you're saying the Hufflepuffs are just the dumb people, they're not. They're loyal and they're trustworthy and they're good friends. If you're saying all Slytherins are evil, some of them aren't. The fact that most of them were was not the point, because that was just the ones we were told about. There were some nice Slytherins out there. The Slytherin thing is not that they are evil, it is that they are cunning. Okay? And Ravenclaws, we be things other than smart. We be nice people too. Thank you. I don't need to say anything about Gryffindor because everyone loves Gryffindor. I remember when I started getting into Harry Potter, I was like, oh, yes, Gryffindor is the best house because that's the house that Harry and Ron and Hermione are in. And I think some people in the fandom are still kind of stuck on that. Like, well, it's the place where everything happens, so it must be the best house. But it's not. All the houses are amazing. Okay. Fact 2. I have a tendency to overanalyze things, especially when it comes to Skype. Like, I think it's difficult because you can't see what they're saying. Like, when it's face to face, you can kind of tell when they're joking. But when it comes to Skype, like, if I suggest something, if I'm like, hey, do you guys want to do this thing? And then they don't reply, I'm going to panic that I've been too forward and I'm going to delete that message and just go for a nice neutral thing. Basically, I either really care or I really don't care what other people think. Fact 3. My hair is some strange mixture of brunette and blonde. I'm not sure if you can really see with this camera and this lighting, but my hair can still look blonde. When I was younger, my hair was very blonde. And as I've been getting older, it's kind of gone more brunette. And I recently, one of those quizzes that asks you what your hair colour is, answered brunette. That was a big step for me. I'm still kind of holding on to the fact that I'm blonde. I can't cosplay as Annabeth if I'm not blonde. I can cosplay as loads of other people now. I want to start cosplaying, I think it'll be fun. Fact 4. I'm right-handed, you know. Don't know why you needed to know that, but I am. Just letting you know. Fact number 5. I'm gonna have to stop doing the hand thing soon because I'm gonna run out of fingers, but whilst it's here, it's here. Whenever I'm playing games, I like to be player 1. I don't know why, but you know, I just guess I like the control of being player 1 because you gotta control all the menu things and, you know. So if you, for some reason, find yourself gaming with me, then just let me be player 1. It'll make things easier for all of us. 6. As well as all the basic GCSE options, I don't know what the American equivalent, do American people not have GCSEs? The exams you take when you're around 16 or 17. Yeah, those exams. For those exams, other than the basic things, I am taking German, history, computing, and drama. I am one of the only 3 girls in my computing, like, out of 60 pupils. 7. I am mildly allergic to cat hair, which was fun because we used to have a cat. 7. This is 8. Ah! Number 8. I suck at basically every single sport. But I suck least at badminton and cycling. Or those are the ones I don't mind doing. Number 9, I relate to Chandler most out of Friends. If you haven't seen Friends, then like, what is your life? You must have seen Friends at least once. Everyone has. Just generally everything he does, I'm like, me. I'm also a bit like Ross. I think I'm a mixture of Ross and Chandler, but I relate to Chandler the most. Fact number 10 is that one of my videos has been flagged for copyright reasons. Not like flagged, but this little alert thing. It's like, Susie, what are you doing? Basically, in the Power of the Water reaction, the full film reaction, there's some music from the original Doctor Who in there, and then YouTube picked that up and was like, copyrighted music here, thank you very much. In me reacting to the thing, me reacting to the music that was in there at some point. But yeah, it doesn't really affect it. I didn't want to take the audio out, because that affects the whole audio of all of that. So when I'm talking, it just sounds like The only thing it does is means that I don't think I can get money from that video, but I don't get money from any of my videos, so it makes a hell of a lot of a difference to me. Fact number 11, my biggest weakness is opening jars and bottles. It's not that my hands and my wrists and stuff are weak, it's just that I can't focus all that energy on the turning thing. Like, if you give me like a jar of jam, an unopened one, not once it's been opened, I can normally open it. But if you just give me an unopened jar of jam and be like, open it, I cannot. I don't know why, I can't do it. So, you know, if you're an evil mastermind and you want to lock me in a basement, you should put the key inside a jar, because then I will be stuck in there. Now, I could just break the jar. See, smart you. It's where the Ravenclaw comes in. Ha! Fact number 12, I doodle a lot, especially in lessons when I'm not supposed to be. But I got a notebook at like halfway through last year, and since then, doodles in my like school books have been cutting down a lot. And I've done lots of drawing outside of school as well. I think I like what I'm doing, but then at the same time, I don't think I'm very good compared to other people. I just constantly compare my own stuff to other people's stuff, so I'll just flick through some things. There we go. Half that stuff would have been upside down for you. Deal with it. Fact number 13, if I wasn't an Athena's child, I think I would be a daughter of Apollo. This is Percy Jackson, by the way. I'm not really sure who my godly parent would be if I was a demigod, but, you know, I think those two, because Athena is building on from the whole Ravenclaw thing. And then Apollo, I think, first of all, I can try and do too many things. Like, I can be like, yes, I can draw, yes, I can sing, yes, I can act, yes, I can write. And how well I can actually do those things is debatable. But also, I think sometimes I can be too proud in myself and my abilities. Like, I will think I'm better than I am at things. That, or I think I'm terrible at everything and should just stop existing. Really, there's no in between. I'm either like, yes, I'm so good at this, I should be famous, or I'm like, I should not do anything ever again. What was I even thinking? I'm so rubbish compared to everyone else. Basically, when I compare myself to other people. Fact number 14, I use peasant as an affectionate insult. If I was going to bully someone, which I'm not going to, of course, not about that life, I wouldn't be like, peasant, what are you doing today? But if I saw my friends be like, hi peasants, in that voice particularly. Fact number 15, I have a list of all the fandoms that I am in written down. I have so many fandoms. I'm not just saying that, but I do have lots, and I plan to join a lot more. So I have so many that sometimes I forget how many fandoms I'm in. I'm just thinking like, what are the things I like? And then I'll inevitably miss out a couple, because there are just so many that I don't remember them all. So I have my list now. 16. I've always had this thing about phoenixes. I don't know why. They were just cool. A cool mythical bird that had fire and wasn't immortal, but, you know, did the whole being reborn out of the ashes thing. However, fact number 16, I don't know when, but I recently decided that dragons are cooler, because, I mean, dragons. Do I need to explain? Dragons are cool. Yeah, so dragons are now my favourite mythical animal, apart from unicorns. Fact number 18, 3/10 of my videos have captions available if you want to use them. I don't know why you would. That is not for you guys, that is more for me, for a little surprise thing that I have got planned. Hopefully all of my videos will soon be captioned, but it takes a long time to do, so that might take a while, and it might be a while before the little surprise is out. Number 19, I briefly played the guitar when I was younger, but I gave up, which is kind of a shame, but I do have so much going on in my life that I don't know if I'd have enough time. Let's see if I can remember anything. I can remember one song, because it was about 3 years ago that I was playing the guitar. So, you know, prepare to be amazed by this one thing. It's not even a whole song, by this one thing that I can remember. I can't even play it very well. That's the only thing I can remember. I can remember the opening bars to So it makes you beautiful. Yeah. Are you impressed, guys? Fact number 20. When I was 11, I was briefly part of the Twilight fandom. I am not anymore part of the Twilight fandom. I'm not going to say anything bad about Twilight right now because, you know, its fandom can be quite vicious when it comes to things like this. So I've seen. So yeah, I was part of the fandom, not anymore. In hindsight, I don't think that it was the best thing that I could have been a fangirl of. Let's just leave it at that. Fact number 21, I have a habit of randomly breaking into song, which people who know me will know. You guys will probably know because I think I've done some random singing on this channel before. That's number 20. Where is number 21? Number 22. I might do singing sometime. I sometimes write songs. I am actually in the middle of writing a song right now about Leo from Percy Jackson. Because why not? But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm ready to share that with many other people right now because, again, sometimes I do doubt myself in how good I am at singing. Fact number 22, I am super competitive, which, again, people who know me will know. Unless I know that I won't win. I'm going to use games as an example. Games as in, like, sports or PE, I guess other people might call it, but in our school we call it games. In games, for example, like, if I'm on a team and, like, I know I'm bad and I know they're bad, I would just be like, yeah, it doesn't even matter, like, it's just a game, honestly. But if there's a chance that we can win, I'm not those people, I'm going to pass it to them and that person cheated. Disqualify, disqualify! I will get super into things. You know, be warned, okay? I don't know why you would need to be warned unless you're, like, entering competitions with me. But unless there's no chance I'm going to win, I'm going to be super competitive. Watch out. Why am I competitive about being competitive? Welcome to my life, guys. Welcome to my life. Fact 23. Technically, my first fandom was Sherlock. I mean, I was in... Well, no, okay. I first found out what a fangirl was and what a fandom was and what shipping was because of my cousin. My dad's cousin's daughter. My cousin once removed, I don't know. She came over when I first started watching Sherlock. She visited from America where she lives. She explained the whole concept of fangirls and fandoms and shipping and everything. And I was like, wow, it's amazing. And she was like, yes, don't you ship John Locke? And I was like, yes, I do actually, as a matter of fact. They'd be really cute as a couple. So technically, Sherlock was my first fandom. Obviously, I'd, like, seen Harry Potter and, like, everything else before that. But technically, Sherlock was the first thing, so, you know, it holds a special place in my heart. John Locke was my first ship, too. What does that tell you, guys? What does that tell you? Fact number 24, I hate polystyrene. For most people, it's like nails and a chalkboard. For me, it's like scratching polystyrene or cutting into it with a knife or just... And I hate the touch of it as well. I hate the sound, I hate the touch. I just don't know why. It makes me shiver. Like, no, don't like it. That's like my other weakness. So, if you wanted to lock me up, make a bottle and put the key in it, but make the bottle out of polystyrene. And then there's no way I'm escaping from that. I am telling people how to kidnap me. This is not good. And finally, fact number 25, I'm a Gemini. You know, twins, gotta love a good twin. You know, it's not something I live and die by. Like, okay, no, I cannot go near people who are Tauruses this month because, you know, our stars are about to align and so it'll be really bad and stuff. I'm not like that. It's just kind of a fun thing that I'm occasionally like, hey, I'm a Gemini. Maybe I have an evil twin somewhere out there. And with that thought, I'm going to leave you. I hope you all have an amazing day. I hope you don't die. I've said that a couple of times. Like, when I was first making YouTube, I was like, you know, I should have some catchphrases. Maybe one of my catchphrases can be, don't die. Is it a thing? I don't think it's a thing yet. I'm going to make it into a thing. Don't die. Have a great life. Bye. It's hard. It's a hard life being a fangirl. I just don't know. okay? I just don't know. So it wasn't a fight, I'd be like, yo, your mama's so fat she's a peasant. That was a bad example.